What if the most shocking crime wasn't born of hate, but of a love so deep it broke the world? In A Great Act of Love, Heather Rose crafts a haunting, emotionally seismic novel that blurs the line between devotion and destruction, madness and mercy, villainy and virtue. This is not a story about revenge, not about betrayal. It's about the terrifying power of unconditional love and how far one person will go to protect the soul of someone they cherish. When renowned artist Thomas Tallow is arrested for setting fire to his own gallery, destroying millions in artwork and nearly killing several bystanders, the world brands him a madman. But Claire Daventry, the psychiatrist assigned to evaluate him, sees something else. Not psychosis, not rage, sacrifice. As she delves into Thomas's past through a series of intimate, hypnotic interviews, she uncovers a decade-spanning bond between Thomas and his muse, Isla, a woman whose mind was slowly consumed by early-onset dementia, whose brilliance flickered out long before her body gave up. Thomas didn't destroy his art in a fit of ego or despair. He burned it all to erase the final, agonizing version of Isla he had painted, the one where she no longer knew her name, her home, or the man who loved her. And he did it to spare her, even though she would never know. Rose writes with poetic precision and devastating empathy, weaving a narrative that unfolds like a memory, non-linear, fragile, luminous. Through Claire's growing obsession with Thomas's truth, we witness the slow erosion of identity, the unbearable weight of watching someone vanish while still breathing, and the radical idea that sometimes the greatest act of love isn't holding on, it's letting go, in the most irreversible way possible. The courtroom drama simmers beneath the surface, but this isn't really a legal battle. It's a philosophical earthquake. Who decides when a life loses its dignity? Can art immortalize pain as much as beauty? And is destroying a masterpiece to protect a person's legacy an act of violence or profound grace? This is The Piano meets Still Alice with the emotional depth of Never Let Me Go, a novel that doesn't shout, but whispers straight into your soul. Every page feels sacred. Every revelation lands like a tear. And by the end, you're left not with answers, but with questions that linger for days. How far would you go? What would you burn? The audiobook is transcendent, narrated with hushed intensity and raw vulnerability. It captures the silence between words, the breath before a confession, the ache in a voice remembering love lost too soon. You'll feel the heat of the flames, see the ghost of a smile on a forgotten face, wonder if true compassion means preserving memory or erasing it. If you crave fiction that dares to explore the darkest corners of love and morality, that breaks your heart and rebuilds it in the same sentence, A Great Act of Love is essential listening. This is Heather Rose at her most courageous, most beautiful, most unforgettable. Not all heroes wear capes. Some carry matches and light the dark.